Hi everyone, this is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I wanted to do a recap of my craft fairs, and I'm doing this video for Saturday Morning Makes with Jill Norwood. And I've been kind of busy putting things away, and I have made a few sales after the craft fairs, last minute gifts, and so I wanted to kind of do a recap. I'm going to take these apart, or like the hot chocolate, probably could save some for next year, but I didn't do too bad. I was surprised. I didn't do as good as I thought at all the shows. I mean, I did good. Things were very different this year. I had made 180 of these treat boxes, 181, and no, it was 180. I'm sorry, and I didn't sell them as fast as I thought it was going to be. I had a lot left. I think I had something like 98 or something like that. And so I did a small show by my house, and I did sell quite a bit there. And then some friends called me, and I sold a lot. So I have kind of have my paper here. I don't know if you can see it. I have 21 left of these treat boxes out of 180. So it's not too bad. And my brother called and he bought 3, and a couple of other people called at the last minute looking for some. So it worked out good. I did have 2 of these left. I had 3 of these left. And I had 2 of the upside down Santas. And these did not do good at all, the sleighs. I sold 3 total. So I still have 5 left. I made 8. And last year, what I did was I didn't cover them like this. Out of focus. I didn't cover them with the bag. I just had them like this with the candy inside it, and they did much better for some reason. I don't know if the bag, they just, you can see them in it. I don't know what it was. I think it was just everybody didn't do as good as normal. The shows were very different this year. And I do have these cookies. I think I sold 1, and I had 3. And I still had a few that were made up. I just didn't put no cookies in them because they weren't selling. So I thought they were really cute. But and then I had I made 1 of these and I had it left, and I sold it for 5, and I had hot chocolate in it with the spoon, and that didn't sell. And I did lower my prices. I took $1 off at the last show I did, and then with my friends, they came and bought some stuff. So I had to discount it because I needed to get rid of it. I ended up taking the chocolate out. The hot chocolate I can probably leave in there, but the candy, I've left it before for a whole year and it gets awful. And so I'd have to take it out and then buy more next year. So I decided I'll just, it was easier just to take $1 off. So I did that, and then so this one has the cake mix. And so I had, I think, 3 of these left over. My Little Debbie's sold. All the little ones with the Little Debbie's, and that took a while. The apron sold the first craft show I did. The hats, a friend of mine had sold 2 only, and I had 8 left, and she bought them all. And then the pink mixers, those went. And so I had these ones left over. I have 3, I think. The red. We have 3. I have 3 of these. And then, oh, I do have 1 cup left over of the shaker cup. And then the Mrs. Claus apron, my friend bought them all. And I think I had 6 left, and she bought the 6. And then I had the Santa aprons. Those took a little longer to sell. I have 4 left. Those didn't sell at all until I discounted them, and then my friends bought some of those. And then I had, I think I have 2 hats. No, I think I sold The last two hats, I forgot to mark that off. So, and then, so I sold 6. Okay. And then the Santa in the Chimney, these ones right here. I have these 2 left. And then the sleighs, marshmallows are gone. The sewing machines were gone the first craft show, the second craft show. They were gone. The shoes did not do good at all. I sold 4. So what I did was I took them apart because I had a lady that called me and wanted the dollar items, the little purses and stuff, and she wanted some shoes and I didn't have any. And I had put 2 or 3 chocolates in there, and I was on them for $3. I took them apart, took the chocolate out, put them in the purses I had. I had a couple purses that were ready, but I just didn't have the candy for it. So I exchanged it and put the candy in there, and she bought the shoes. So I think I have 4 left. Yeah. And so, but I ended up selling them for $1, but used the candy to put them on a little purse. So I don't feel like I lost out on that, but I sold the purses, which I didn't have candy for, and then I put the candy in there. So I gained a little bit. And then the gnomes sold, and then the Santa cups, I had 1 left, and then that sold at the show, at the last show. And then my snowman cups, I think I have 2 left. And my gingerbread cups, I had 3. That's right, 3. So then I sold 11. My friend bought another different friend. I had a couple people come to my house and ask if I had anything, and so they bought some stuff. So that worked out good. So out of 180, I have 21 left. So I think that's really good. I'm real happy. I was kind of disappointed at first. I was thinking, gosh, what am I going to do with all this candy and all this treat boxes? But I found a craft show at the last minute, and they had an opening, a cancellation, so I took it, and I just took the treat boxes, and so I did good. I was happy. And so my paper gift bags, those did really, really well. I had made 108 at the beginning. That's what I started with. And then I had to make 20 more regular because a couple of my customers wanted something like for birthdays or just any occasion without Christmas. So I made 20 of those. And then for my last show, I already had a few of these left. So I made another 12. And I don't know if I counted those. I don't know if I counted those or not. How many I had left. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't know how many. I only have a few left. I think it's like 20 I think I have left. Out of 108, 28, about 140 I made. So that's not bad. It was pretty good. And these were the ones that I sold for $1. And people really, really liked them. So I sold all the big ones right away. And the little ones took a little longer, but they did sell. And so I think I have like 2 big ones left and a couple small, the regular, the all occasion bag, a few Christmas. So that was good. And then all my, just about, I think this is all I have left of my the dollar items. So I had like 3 tote purses. I forgot to bring them. A jar, a Santa hat, 1 purse, a Christmas purse, 4 shoes of the glitter ones that I'd taken apart, and then 4 wrapped candies. And so that was good, considering I made 356 plus to begin with. That's why I took it to shows. Then I made 8 more wrapped ones from the little shoes because this girl was coming. She wanted 35 and I didn't really have 35 left. And so then another friend of mine had ordered some Hershey purses. Those did really well right away. I sold those, I think, by the 3rd show. And then I had 4 jewelry purses left. And another lady had called me. I had made some more because I think I made 4 more. she wanted some for her. She puts money. She's a 90-something lady, and she puts money for her grandkids. And she had 10 girls, so she wanted the little jewelry purses. So I had made a couple more for her and sold them. So I have none of these left, the jewelry purses. And I did that one show, the first show I did, and I had made a comment that I hadn't sold any of them. They hadn't, no one had even looked at them. And after I made that comment, they started selling, and I had maybe like 30 left. And so I think I started off with, where are they? Somewhere. Oh, right here, 64. And so I had maybe 30 of 20 some left. And then by the second show, they were gone. Second craft show, they were all gone. And then I had a few left, and then that lady bought them all. So there's none left. So I'm gonna have to make more. And all the nuggets, all sold. And this lady bought the last that I had, and she came and she said she needed 30. Oh, yeah, 30, and she ended up taking 40. So she came to my house and took what I had left, and she left a few, and this is what I had left after that. And so these are my dollar items, but they sell really well, and that's why I like making them. Because it kind of, you can give a little gift, and it looks like a lot, but you only pay $1. And the lady that came to my house, I did a show here by my house, a small show, and this lady had bought a bunch of those little purses, and she had a party, and she gave it to them. And so the mom showed the girl that came, she showed her the purse, and she works for a rape crisis center, and she wanted to get her clients a little gift. So she called me, and she's the one that ordered 40. And so I thought that was nice, that she liked those. And so she took the last of my stuff. And so as people give them as gifts, and that's why I like selling them for $1, and they're not that hard to make, and I can make a whole bunch. So altogether, I think I made like 400 and some of those, the dollar item ones. So I think, what do I have here? I made 423, and I sold 408. So that's what it is. So that's pretty good. And then my houses, I don't know if you can see my paper. I hope you can. They didn't do as good as I have done in the past. Usually I have maybe 5 left over, and I'll make 100 and some. This one I made 106 of them. Ornaments did not do good this year. For some reason, I did a show where I just did ornaments, and people would walk by and say, "Oh, how pretty," and then they would say, "Oh, but I don't do Victorian," or "I don't," or they didn't need an ornament. So it was really different this year, and usually we can sell ornaments like crazy. We'll sell a lot of them. And the show that just did ornaments, I sold like 56 of them, and that is really low for some of the other shows we've done where we've sold like 100 ornaments in one day. So I sold 55, and I had 51 left. So I'm just gonna take them for next year, which these are nice for next year, and I don't have to make too many. And I think shows were just very, very different this year. I noticed that people weren't buying as much, and they were looking a lot. And a lot of the shows that I did, I was in the hallway, and I was way in the back. So a lot of my customers, regular customers, had a hard time finding me. Even though I told them where I was, they still had a hard time. So, because the shows I do are pretty big. And so some of them I couldn't tell them where I was, so they had to kind of look for me. But overall, I can't complain. I did pretty good. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for next year, and I'm not going to make as many of these. I felt like this year I was so prepared. In the past, every week I was bagging and buying more candy and doing all that, and I really prepared myself, and I got all the candy right away, and I got everything wrapped. Everything was ready. All my nuggets were ready. Everything, even my houses, everything was done, and I didn't do as good. When I'm running late and not have everything ready is when it seems like I sell better. but so I don't know, but it's harder on me when I don't. But I did have an extra sale here. This one lady ordered, a friend of mine's daughter ordered 40 of the little snowmen, and so she took them for work. She's a teacher, and so I had a special order on that. So I had a couple special orders, but all in all, I'm happy, and I'll just have to rethink of what I'm gonna do. The first year I did these, they sold. I couldn't even keep up with them, and then this year I made 10 of the Mrs. Claus, and I made 10 of these. I already sold them at the end, and I had to discount them. So you never know. And the same with the cup. I couldn't keep up with them the year before. I sold a lot, and this year they weren't selling. I don't know. Just keep going. That's all I can do. And my stuff is very unique. It's very different, and I like making these. And there's a lot of other people that make the treat boxes, but they make a lot of different stuff, and so I like making these. And my gift card holders, I forgot to bring those. I don't know if I wrote those down. I did pretty good on that. They didn't sell at the craft shows for some reason. I sold them to a lot of my friends, and I sold them. A couple of people called me saying they wanted some of those shirts, and a couple of them came to my house to buy some more, and I had to take some to one of my friends who doesn't get out much, but she said she wanted 10 gift card holders, and she ended up buying 20. So those did really good. The tags did good, not as good as I was hoping, but they did do good. I did take more towards the end, and the way I had it displayed, I think, kind of hurt them. But I did also, I sold a lot of my newer ones, the ones with the reindeer. I mean, yeah, the reindeer and the mouse and all the new dies that I had gotten. Those all sold, and all in all, it was a good show. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good Christmas. And I will be doing a lot of videos, hopefully every week, coming up with new ideas. And so stay tuned for that. And I will be doing a tutorial on my gift card holders. Right now my room is a mess with gifts and everything else. And so I need to organize, and then I will be making more videos. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.